So now I'm going to go over exactly how to build the city roads for the perfect city using the Flexo Deluxe and a brand new burgers plot that I just made up that's optimal for orchards. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to show you how to do all of this. It's very easy. So honestly, one of the best places here is Nuslo. And we're going to take the spot right up here so that we have enough room to build everything on the normal difficulty. And here we are. Let's look at what resources we got. And don't be afraid to re-roll your map if you don't like what you have. And we could actually build a design right here. And we have plenty of wood down here to make up for whatever I'm about to delete. However, I don't like the resources here, so I'm going to re-roll. Okay, finally, we got exactly what I wanted. Rich berries and rich farmland. This is as good as it gets. We also got wild animals up here, so this is perfect. So I'm going to show you how to do this, starting with the northern flexo. So the northernmost flexo, this is going to be the top of everything. This will make it easy for us. We want this to be actually kind of close to this area up here. So we are actually going to be digging in our awesome wood, which does kind of suck, but it's okay. This is going to be the north side, and this is going to be the center of the north side right here. So let's get the center correct. We're going to do 3 corpse pits like this, and just like this. And this is important. If you put the corpse pit on this side, this is the north, but if you put it on this side, that's how you'll do the south. So make sure you put it on the bottom part when you're doing the north. You're going to highlight the whole top here. We're going to highlight the bottom here. And then we're going to delete the corpse pits and just connect the roads. And you can just use the snap tool. By snap tool, I mean like you just naturally let it click. Once you hear that click, that's how you know you got the right angle. And then for the second part, we're going to use the corpse pit tool, and we're just going to measure out 1 corpse pit along the road pattern here. This is perfect. You're going to take 1 more corpse pit. You're going to go down 1 and over 1. You see it says too steep to build here, so this is also a problem. Sometimes you're going to have the steepness. But this is not really an issue. There you go. And if you have an issue, just eyeball it. Just, wing it, right? Then you're going to take from this point all the way over, just like that. We're going to remove the corpse pits, and we're going to snap it in place. There we are. Perfect. And then we're going to take the same concept over here. Use the 1 corpse pit to measure out the tip. Snap it out that way. Go 1 corpse pit down, 1 corpse pit over. String it along the bottom. Remove. Okay. And then snap it. So these are going to be 3 veggie burgers plots, and we're going to grow each type. Now on the top, this is easy. This is going to be a single orchard, but you need 4 families to get the maximum out of this. This is late game planning for tier 3, but it works, and quite honestly, I think it's awesome. You're going to go up 3 times with corpse pits. You're going to seal off the top. You're going to remove the corpse pits. And you're going to connect this to the side. And this is going to give you an insanely efficient orchard. I'm going to show you this visually right now. And then you're going to take the arrow down. Look at that. I've gotten this almost every time I've done this. One of the best orchard plots there is. And the Flexo Deluxe is perfect every time. It's probably the best burgers plot I've ever designed. It always yields the exact same angle. Always. I've never had it yield a different angle than what you're seeing here. If you do it correctly, it's always this good. And then you have a ton of your backyard. Now, the reason we're doing this, and I've said this before, is you can usually get about 0.25 Morgans per family. So your backyard is about objectively 0.6. So 2 families are going to be able to do this well. 4 families will be able to do it extremely well. So this is good for tier 1 and tier 2 to optimize how much veggies you're getting. With the orchard, you can get away a little bit less. That's because veggies, they have to actually plow and replant everything now. So veggies are a lot more labor intensive than they used to be. But there you go. 3 veggies, 1 orchard. Now, what we're going to do is use the corpse pit one more time. And we're going to go 6 across. And you actually don't even need to do that. You can just literally use 1 corpse pit. And you can center your corpse pit like so. So we're going to take the snap the road tool off. Now this is important because this is where the granary and market stalls are going to go. We have to be careful. This should be pretty flat. And if you can find a better place that's flatter, go with it. So this is really, really important. This is probably the most important step. Right, just like that. Now we have everything lined up. So what we want to do is just go straight. And what I would like to do is make sure we're getting everything in perfectly. So you can just go straight down, and then come over here and go straight over. Same thing over here, just go straight over. Take this, go straight down. Now, what this is going to do for you, and you're actually welcome to be a little bit smarter than this, and I would recommend that you do. So that's one way you can do it if you don't want to have a road in between everything. The second option is to put a road between the first corpse pit and the side, because this will pretty much guarantee you perfect burgers plats. It's not a bad idea, to be honest. And we're going to do it in this example. Now I have my base. So we're giving ourselves perfect burgers plots. The corpse pit is exactly the length needed for a house to have a backyard extension. See right here, we have perfect houses, not enough goods. And we're not having any issues with the terrain being tall. It was just that building was really large. And so just check and make sure you're not going to have any issues. Slope is too steep to build. So just a few issues, not enough goods. So over here, I may lose a little bit, and that's okay. It's a very ambitious design. And sometimes, you know, it's just a little too big. All right, and there you can see we have exactly what we need. Perfect. And we're going to get rid of this. And I'm actually going to get rid of this road here. Use a double road to line it all up. Get rid of that. So we're going to have a granary, and we're going to have the market stalls all in between. And now we're right back where we were before. See? We're just going to replicate this exact same thing on the other side. You basically want to mirror this. So we're going to do it in reverse right here. We're going to go 2 down, 1 to the side. We're going to bring the road along the back. And this is the easy part. This is actually the easiest one to do because you have the 2 leads right here. On the side, you're just going to pull it in right to where this all lines up. And boom. Boom, you are done. And then over here, all you got to do, I'm going to turn the snap to road tool off, is get your leads. Sometimes I like to push them back a little bit more. Go straight. That. There we go. This is a good one. Straight like that. Delete it. And this is easy. You're just going to connect it literally from the corner. And you got it done. Same thing. Connect it from the corner. Done. And then the same thing we did on the north side. Just find your center. It's usually pretty easy to find your center. You can find it and then scroll down. Go out 3 tiles. Cap the tip. And for Quincy, basically I'm going to grow apples and pears in this design. And for Quincy's, I'll just do some really small farm plots. Now this is going to be really expensive. This is a grand city, right? And there you go. So we got all those apples. Now in the center here, what you're going to do is you're going to place 2 granaries. You're going to have one on the south side, and you're going to have one on the north side. And in the middle, you're going to have yourself a market stall area with around like 35 or 33 spots. And then on the sides, you're going to have all your houses. So you'll have like chicken, eggs, you'll have meat, you'll have some honey, you have maybe more meat or more chicken, eggs. Central area. So this granary can walk on this road to come and get the goods here. A good drops off will be here, here, and here for both spots. The apple orchard houses are on either end of this corner. You can see the walking distance is incredibly minimal in this design, and it's big, right? So it minimizes the walking distance between the granary and all of the areas that you're collecting food from. And you can just build it straight right outside your berries. So I'll have a granary that can walk all the way to the berries from here. I'll have a granary over here that can walk straight and get the wild animals. So essentially just building it right outside the berries and wild animals works really well. But this is the concept of our first city. Thank you guys for watching. And if you want to see the full movie for this, I'll link that at the end of this video. You can also check out my main channel. I play a lot of city builders.